Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss with you all about hypertension. In the previous video I mentioned about what is blood pressure. Blood pressure means the pressure exerted by the walls of the arteries. That is called blood pressure. And the normal blood pressure value is how much? That is normal blood pressure value is 120 by 80 mmHg. So please watch the previous video for the more detailed description about blood pressure. And now what is meant by hypertension? Hypertension, in the name itself you are able to understand that hyper means high. Hyper means what? High. High BP, that is blood pressure. What is meant by hypertension? That is high blood pressure, we will call it as hypertension. So, what is the value of the normal blood pressure? We already know that the normal value of the blood pressure is 120 by 80 mmHg. So, hypertension means high blood pressure. So, how much should be the high blood pressure? Then we will call it as hypertension. The blood pressure is more than this is 120 by 80 mmHg. If it is more than 140 by 80 mmHg, then we will consider it as high blood pressure. Means how much should be the high BP? High BP should be more than 120 by 80 mmHg. That is 140 by 80 mmHg. Is called hypertension. Hypertension happens, what will happen? The force exerted by the blood in the walls of the arteries will be very high. Force exerted by the blood. Force exerted by the blood against the walls of the arteries. When the heart demand increases, what will happen? There will be the blood pressure will be very high, and the blood against the walls of the arteries will be the force which is supplying to the blood to the heart, and that the force is more high. It is against the walls of the arteries. When this happens, then that is called hypertension.